Where'd it go?
Yeah, I see you there. So I'll kill one of them, and that's going to bring everyone else running. Hell. They are hiring crane operators.
It's locked.
You cut yourself off there, Emily. It is locked from the other side. And the other thing is, I wish I could actually run with these. Like, I'm holding down R2 right now. I'm pushing forward as much as I possibly can. And Emily is just stalking. And the issue I've got is, if I release R2 so that I can walk normally again, she will toss the bottle. That doesn't feel like great game design if I'm being blunt. I think that does damage them. It's 12 bullets. A map?
There's got to be another way inside.
New Orleans Docks, Pier 11. Okay, we are in the Harbour Master office. There is a sewer entrance on our right. There is another office behind this place.
There's a way through the sewers.
Literally what I just said, Emily. That was it. That is the Dark Man, the Black Pharaoh. I need more whiskey and I need more bullets. That's going to take me down to the sewer entrance. I was about to say, we probably need to use that crane for something. I'll come back for that once I've explored. Yeah.
Maybe I can move all that junk out of the way with the crane.
Exactly. What else do we have here before we go? Typewriter ribbon. We can use that to save our game. Part from the other side. There's got to be something else around here before I go into the sewers. Can we drop in here? We can. That's going to take me to the room where I saw what I assume was a key and something else hanging on the wall. Maybe not. Stevedore's key. Okay, I assume we need that to drive the crane. In other words, this is Crypt Path. Yeah, we've been there. Not that, so grab this. Will it help? Probably not. Whoa. That attack has some range. Also, I'm running out of bullets. This really does feel like the sort of game where playing on hard mode is not terribly beneficial to it in any way, shape or form. If I was playing on easy, I think I'd be having a much better time. Okay, let's try driving this. Yep, need a key. Unfortunately, I don't need to learn how to drive the crane.
All done.
Game does that for us, and I heard that. Oh, hell. That's a problem. I am out of shotgun shells. And there wasn't really anywhere to hide there. I had to take them on. I'm just gonna run. Maybe that's the best option here. Oh, that lighting. Again, the game feels like it's breaking apart at the seams in certain places, but it does look great in certain places as well. We can go that way. Also, I can't help but feel we just need to drop this painting that we're carrying. 3 shotgun shells, I'll reload. Oh, didn't mean to do that. The buttons are like right next to each other. I don't think there's any benefit in going this direction, although I am going to try striking you just to see if we get like a stealth damage bonus or something. That was 4 heavy strikes. So if we see sleeping monsters, we can take them out. Another rock. I assume that's damaging them. Based on the other guy that I took out with the Molotovs and the rocks a while ago, it's got to be doing something. Right, I'm in trouble. I have no bullets. We must be inside the warehouse. How many? 9. Good. Desperately need those.
All right. I made it inside the warehouse. Now let's find that address.
And then I see a Molotov, and then I just get sad again. Because if we see that, then it means we have hostiles in the area. A severed horn, which looks like a saxophone. I'm guessing we're going to get attacked when we try to leave this place. We'll go over there, and then we'll leave, and then stuff's going to go down. Although I can hear something moving. Like a chain rattling. Machine gun cartridge. We're going to get a machine gun, like right here. All his things. Well, I'm hitting play and stop on the bottom left there, and it's not playing the audio clip. So I assume that's either bugged or is just straight up missing. All his things. Our ship was raided while in dock. All of his things were recovered, but blood was shed. Several men were carried into the Mississippi River and drowned by the ones who live in the deep. All items have been signed and delivered. Now best keep the papers safe. What is left later is right, and hell is back again. Puzzle solution maybe, left and right. The ones who live in the deep ones, yeah, maybe. Could be a cute reference. We have a safe, which I've got a question. Is that the same safe that we saw inside the clerk's office at the Cesso? Or whatever office it was? Don't know. Either way, there's what looks like a Tommy gun here.
This is getting ridiculous. I mean, I'm not complaining.
Me neither. I need all the ammunition I can get. We have a Tommy gun. That is left on the D-pad. Okay, you. Oops. Alright, do we see any clues in here as to what the number might be? We have a shortcut that will take us back down there. There is a light source around here, possibly from the... No, that's not the sewer entrance. I don't know where that light's coming from. Okay, I need to find a 3-digit number so I can open that safe. I assume that is my next goal. I can go back to the sewers, but I don't see the point. I'll read that clue again in just a moment. I'm not seeing anything in here that may give me a clue to open the safe, so let me read that thing again when I get back inside. There's nothing on the desk. The flyer title? That sounds like a placeholder. There's nothing up there. I could go back to the sewers, but I don't think that's the correct call. What is left later is right, and hell is back again. I mean, left, right, back again, left, right, left. What, later, hell? What would those mean? That's nothing. That is also nothing. Thinking I might have to look at that. What's later and hell? I'm not seeing any numbers there. I'm not hearing anything when I manipulate that. Okay. I can't think of anything to immediately do other than retrace my steps and see if I've missed something. Left, right, back again. They might also be directions, like for example, sewer directions. But I mean, there's only one path through here. I tried 941 both ways, that didn't work. I see nothing in here that could point me to a safe combination. And the worst part is, it has autosaved, so I'd have to go back a couple of autosaves to get back to the warehouse. I don't know about this. What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something super obvious here, but I'm not sure what. We make it in here. There's a clue here. I can actually grab it, thank you. All his things. All of his things were recovered, but blood was shed. Best keep the paper safe. What is left? Later is right. And hell is back again. So what's later and hell?
This is getting ridiculous. I mean, I'm not complaining.
I should have tested out the gun before I loaded. Also, I'm going to load that because look at this. I have 26 bullets on the left. I'll pick up the cartridges first.
This is getting ridiculous. I mean, I'm not complaining.
I now have 37. I thought I might have had 52. Maybe it is randomized. Alright, how do I open this safe, really? I used the digits 941 to get to this place. And that was my immediate thought. We dial 9, 4, and then 1. The other direction doesn't seem to work either. Is this the puzzle that's going to break me? Quite possibly. The other reason I went back here is because we're in the main warehouse. I should be able to open the door. I should be able to open that door, correct? It was blocked earlier? Or maybe it's here? Okay, what am I missing? Let's go searching around. There's got to be something in here that points me to the numbers to open the safe. And there should also be a door here that I can use to get outside the warehouse. Alright, there's got to be something super obvious that I'm missing here. And I don't understand what. I'm going to make a hard save here. I'm going to load this. How many bullets do I have here? 52, look at that. It's like the amount of bullets we're getting is sort of randomized. These guys have all spawned. What do I do with them? The Tommy gun is not terribly powerful. It took around 19 bullets to take one of those out. Load the gun.
I'm out of...
This is basically just in interest of me going back here and seeing if I've missed something. That wasn't there earlier. So I can go back here. Was that path open earlier? If it was, I straight up missed it. That's the interior of the warehouse. That's where we just were, but I don't see a way through. Healing. Okay, let me load that. Let me be a bit more intelligent with my bullets, and I'll check out that area that I've missed. Hopefully it was inaccessible before I got the Tommy gun, because if it wasn't, then I straight up missed it. Is there a way around here without, you know, wreaking havoc? I don't think so. Not a great throw, but I'll take it. Actually, that's an atrocious throw, but whatever.
No!
Hell. Okay, I'm kind of screwed. I'm mostly screwed. Is there really nothing here? Can't sprint and reload at the same time. Shotgun shells. Anything nice around here? Like, I don't know, Molotov? Yes, Oh, I forgot about that dodge button. I forgot about that dodge button there. That could be very helpful. Right, so what was all that made of?
Oh, what's this?
It's a piece of debris, Emily. Cool, so I've reached this area. I've wasted a shitload of ammo. For what appears to be no benefit whatsoever. Okay. I can't go in there. There was no reason to come back here. I thought this might have been an area which may have taken me inside that house and maybe given me a clue, but no. There is nothing to sort. Okay. What on earth is the answer to get inside that safe? So I see nothing here unless maybe the numbers here are important. 2, 2, 3.5. That won't be it. What about if I try going into the fog?
I don't know where to go.
Don't worry, Emily. Me neither. And nothing's jumping out at me here, so what I might do next, once I've looked around, is review all of the clues and see if I'm missing something. What is left later as right and hell is back again? That to me seems like a puzzle. Let me think about this. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Let me load my game here. Alright, it's been wandering around for a while. I have no idea what to do. I'm going to try turning... Where is it? This on. I feel bad about that, but right now I've got no idea how to break into the safe. And I have to be honest, I have no idea if it's going to really help me or not here. Because if I've missed something obvious, then I don't know how the game's going to help me get through. What about if I look at the clues now? I mean, 1918, yeah, I figured that'll be important. Windless Ghost, Dark Man, oh my god. Yeah, I figured that. What later hell? But what on earth does that mean? What's later hell? Is that translatable with this, perhaps? What's later hell? Help me, help me, help me. What does that mean? No, I'm going to look this one up. I have been prodding at it for about half an hour now, and I have no idea what the game is asking me to do. I'm actually at a dead end here. Kriegst code. Just give me some kind of clue here, don't give me the answer. All his things. The key passage is what is left, later is right, hell is back again. Yeah, nah, don't buy that for a moment, game. Whoever wrote that puzzle, you should not be allowed to write puzzles. 1 moment. Yep, that's all switched off again. So apparently it's what, later, and hell. It's 454 to represent the number of letters in the word. At least that's what the brief reading of what I looked at suggests. Yeah, nah, that's bullshit. That is a dumb puzzle. Oh my god. Whoever wrote that, don't write puzzles again, please. Cargo Manifest.
Cargo Manifesto. September 19th, 1892. Breck Shipping Company delivered 4 steamer trunks, 1 Egyptian sarcophagus, and a large wooden crate belonging to the showman called the Black Pharaoh, performing at 18th Street.
Oh, we have an address. Now what?
This is it. The address to the theater where Jeremy first met the Dark Man.
I'm guessing what I need to do is go back to the start and head into the fog. But it's not going to be that simple, is it? Also, the combination 411 was not lost on me. Emily? Have I broken the world? Hell. That's an issue. Okay, can't go out there. They are not burning to death. Never mind, they are. Anyone else? Yes. Emily? Aim. Yeah, we're definitely on fire, but we're not taking damage. I'm okay with that. And yeah, we were at the first 2 doors. That's going to be the way forward.
Looks like the fog cleared up.
Yep, that makes sense. That area is now fogged up. We can't go that way. We can't go get our extra bullets. Alright, taking you down. Right there, Emily. You look like you've got some 3rd-degree burns there. Oh my god, that puzzle was awful. So due to the way this place works, I'm guessing that this is the place right here. Unless it's further along. I'll try the side entrance first. Hopefully that does not close behind me. Witnessed a Black Pharaoh. We've seen plenty of those by now, but that's the first one we could pick up. Is there nothing on the left? No. Alright, let's go inside. Ooh.
Emily didn't recognize this part of town. She didn't even know if it was a real address she had found. Did Gallatin Street exist, or was it something Jeremy had made up? As she closed in on the address, she began to worry. Would she meet Jeremy there, or was she running into the arms of the Dark Man himself?
Why not both? This is where they met. That's a large staircase. And a very impractical staircase. A very impractical building, full stop. Like one giant cube with one giant staircase in the middle with no rooms coming off it. Alright, what we got?
You shouldn't have come.
Don't say that. You needed my help.
All I wanted was to keep people away from Desetto. Especially you, Emily. You're the only one in the family who forgave me for choosing old age over death.
Father still cares for you? He is paying for your treatment at Desetto.
To get rid of me! That's the only reason anyone's at Desetto. Someone in the family thought you were becoming an embarrassment.
Help me get you out of this mess, Jeremy. I want to take you away.
Your father would send me right back.
What if I take you up north, to Kingsport? I know Mother still has family up there. I've been thinking about going for a while now.
I haven't been to Massachusetts in years. I still paint from memory, you know? That old lighthouse makes for a great motif.
That made him happy.
Your father and I would go almost every summer. Then when our great-uncle died, we stopped going back.
What is there to be done about the Dark Man? He's the one holding you back, right? You feel like you can't leave without paying your debt to him.
The Dark Man has been with me since I was 12 years old. He was standing right on that stage right over there. For a brief moment, his gaze held mine. And that was it. I recognized him for what he was. The Heartwood curse embodied in flesh. I thought it was my turn. But I was only there to be mocked. Instead, his attention moved on to my father sitting next to me. I turned to him and saw his face. The whitest shade of pale I've ever seen. He bit off his tongue that night and suffocated.
Charming.
What can be done, Jeremy? Please.
There's a way. 2 ways to be exact. One worse than the other. A written contract, now buried inside his sunken temple.
Don't you remember what it said?
I don't want to.
Try, Jeremy. What did the contract say?
No, we can't. We can't let New Orleans suffer that blight. I have to make this sacrifice.
What are you talking about? Is this the thing from the bayou? Juan said something.
What was the other method, Jeremy? Two ways. One is a contract.
Okay, so there is a way to break the pact at least. Hidden somewhere inside the Dark Man's temple. I just need to find it. Somehow.
That's one way. What's the other? I don't recognize those, but I can look at my book and decode them, so... Oh my god, which one's the large, which one's the small? I mean, the small is clearly in the middle, that looks like Virgo, I think. Gemini and Pisces? Yeah, Pisces on the right, Gemini up top, so... I can't tell which one's the medium and which one's the small, although... Pisces on the right has got 2 rings on the outside. Gemini has 1 ring and Virgo has no rings. I assume Virgo is the center ring simply because that is the smallest ring and therefore it's going to be the last number. So let's just put this into a number form now. Pisces, Gemini and Virgo. Not that. Pisces, Gemini and Virgo is 258. Already. Is there a way out of here or is there anything else in here? So do we have a new objective? I'm hitting X on that and nothing is happening. Yeah, I think it's 258. So the arrow, again, is barely visible at the bottom there. Really. That's pointing at 5 now. And then the inner ring needs to point to 8. Lovely. Oh, God. Do I have to? Okay, I can interact with that door at least, but I cannot go through it. Whoa.
Emily was in a cold and cruel desert. As her feet pushed into the ancient dunes, her mind flickered to the beach in Kingsport, where the shadow of the tall lighthouse crossed the coast like a needle. It seemed so much more sinister than it should. A temple dedicated to the Dark Man, she thought. How is this worth pursuing? This is madness.
Look at the sun there. Look at the eclipse. I turned the camera. It is shrinking like an eye. Kind of cool.
Whoa.
Immediate thought is I have to follow the light. Although that's a dead end. We are absolutely going to get attacked here. That said, I don't see bullets, I don't see melee weapons. We have an anchor here that we can do something with. One bullet for the Tommy gun. Nice. We have a rope. Seems useful. Beyond the Nile Valley.
The Temple of Nephron-Ka lies under our camp. Despite all efforts, that unholy site did not collapse, but sink beneath the sand. The pharaoh is long dead, his name meticulously stricken from all ancient writing. But that stage meant for blood and terror remains. The temple is said to be lightless, built to harbor all the haunters of the dark found in the very depths of our universe. Calling on the gods meant creating a bridge between our world and theirs. The terrible Aldebaran of Taurus, the Black Sun, was seen as the most important star in the night sky. Because, according to the Kitab al-Azif, it was said to be the home of that crawling chaos known as Nyarlathotep. Through ancient mechanisms, it was said that the priests could open shafts channeling the light emitted by that strange stone called the Shining Trapezohedron. Several streams pooled together above the statue of that dark man would then be sent through space towards the Black Sun, a message to the gods. The gifts bestowed on the sender are completely undocumented, but often assumed to involve dark blood pacts, where souls are traded for malicious miracles.
Shafts of light pointing towards the sun or somewhere else. Miracles or gifts. I assume I need to go back here, use the rope on that, and then manipulate it somehow.
Okay, you can do this, Emily.
Ah. The constellation, we've seen that.